Well, that's the same thing. I didn't copy it.
You goofy goober.
That's the song I wanted. So what happened last time?
Guys, I think we might be in a time loop.
What?
Almost
Just
like you're in
brief
a
commercial.
show. A show
These
on the
messages.
truth of man.
Go play after this brief commercial break. UpperGX is the ultimate browser for gamers, giving you lightning fast browsing and your system running at peak performance.
Why isn't my ad
It's
blocker
another
When
working?
you're
ad.
mid-match. With unique features like GX control and to manage your RAM and CPU usage.
Why do you
Why
have
is
this
he so good at
memorized?
Why do you always do your show?
A GX Quarter for instant access to gaming deals. It's a game changer for anyone serious about their setup. Partner with us to
Why
connect.
you have the script open at this point? You can't tell me otherwise.
This is such a long ad. Why is there no skip?
There's another
go.
ad. There's
No,
another
no, no.
ad.
What?
No, just as you work. Continue on. It'll play eventually.
Now I'm staring at it.
Have you ever tried to visit a website only to have like,
Yeah,
Yes!
This is why I'm paying attention.
This is the website.
No problem.
It's just looping. There it goes.
Easy.
Oh
It's just that simple, guys.
See?
It's
Hold up.
just that simple, this motherfucker
It's
says.
just that simple.
And I
Okay.
did not put any of that in the video in the recording because I am afraid. That showed like half a second of Moana 2. Disney will kill us.
We're an ad, right? Surely. We're helping them advertise at that point.
But I'm not finding out.
Fair enough.
Music is so soft, I have to turn it way up to hear it.
It is.
Just like Alec.
What? No, that's because I already have it lowered down to like 20%
Ah,
for my sake.
Fair enough. Yeah, we can always adjust on our end, so it's whatever.
Yes.
Yep.
So. We pick up in the same evening. Jin, you having resurfaced from your little aquatic expedition to the depths of this lake. And Mina's still down there. Not too surprising given your last experience. She's probably going to be down there for another 5 minutes. As you wait for her, hoping that she does come up, and nothing bad. Your worries are mere, paranoid extrapolations as opposed to reality. You scan around, looking at just the water surface, trying to see where she pops up at. You see the reflection of the campfire bouncing off the water itself. You can hear the music going in the background from Eva, some casual chit-chat between the dancing duos, as well as a plentiful footfall in that direction for said dancing. The tune Eva plays is a pleasant melody, giving you an anchor, a calming anchor amidst this potential situation you have found yourself in with Mina. 5 minutes. One passes. Then the second. Third. Fourth. And then finally fifth. Then a little bit more. And a little bit more beyond that. Your mind begins accelerating, thinking on the different worries. But they are quickly dashed as Mina finally surfaces with a very, very hefty inhale. And you see to her, well, first off, her misty eye is still glowing. But she looks like she's had a revelation.
An
Of
epiphany.
sorts. Roll me insight, though.
I
As she
didn't
swims back
print
to the
my
shoreline.
sheet. Let me hunt down my character sheet real fast. I'm so sorry. Then open this ahead of time. Open! Please, my boy. Do I have guidance?
No,
That's pretty good.
not bad. The revelation in her eyes, this newfound, I'll call it hope, that you see in there, has a glaze of madness to it. maybe not madness. Desperation might also be a fitting term. But regardless of what it is, it definitely has a sense of frantic urgency about it. She swims over and begins walking up the shore, out from the water, up back onto the sandy, albeit short, beach. She looks down, breathing deeply, her hands on her knees. Breath in and out, before she turns to you with a wicked grin. I think I got it, bruv.
Okay, care to enlighten me?
She stands up and begins looking at the table that Aunt Liz had brought out there. And that's where Mina left her equipment.
Hmm.
You know, to not get bogged down with it.
Yeah.
She looks at it for a few moments before turning to you. I think I got an idea. A way to maybe reach out to my brother. And Newman.
That sounds quite interesting.
Oh, you're not gonna like it, though. She smirks a bit wider at that, or maybe you will. She begins looking around for like a bit of driftwood, finds like a stick, and begins drawing in the sand. My people. She thinks for a moment. Our afterlife. She draws like a really, really big, not perfect circle. Gold. The Moenga. To the Moenga. Don't worry, I'll type it up. To get to the Moenga. She draws a line outside of it and then curvily sketches it from the outside of this outside of Moenga to the heart of it. We have a river of souls. The Bahama. Souls and mist. Where my brother and I got our powers from. Then it gets to the Matengi. She draws another shitty circle in the middle. The Lake of Souls. Where Newman looks. Or at least a part of it. If the stories are to be believed.
The part that you have access before. Your people have missed.
I don't know. Never really asked. All of the Ungati tribes have a different parts. And she draws like a really, really, really like abstract, like multi-headed creature.
Right, a Hydra kind of look to it.
Yeah, not that
Jim
the characters in
would know
the
what that
setting
is.
know
Yeah,
what a Hydra is. Yeah.
Well, that's a weird looking snake. Actually, you'll probably say something to that. That is a strange looking snake.
Yeah, she shrugs. Something like that, yeah. We call it the Mahanui. Or the Mahanui Nagati. Don't worry, I'll type it for you if Tango gets the fuck out of the way.
Gati?
Mahanui Nagati. From which
Almost spelled it right.
From which the Ungati get their name from. Is an ancient serpent. And all of the Ungati tribes pay homage to a different one of its heads. And all the heads fight each other. But here, she taps at the lake. And the Matengi, they say that's where it all goes to. All the heads come from here.
That's the buddy.
She looks at the lake behind her. Yeah, I suppose so.
Looks back to the lake as well. Could it be
The lake
any body of water?
Nah. You gotta go to Ungapoko for that. But she stares at it. Well, I don't know how real it is. She thinks for that. Not real. How physical it is. Body, she taps with the driftwood stick at the crude drawing she's made. Then she points at the lake. Buddy. Like a body of water.
Right. It seems to be clicking, but he's not getting to the end goal. Like, the information's sticking. It's like, alright, seeing where the connections are. Body of water, body of the creature.
I've tried a lot to try to listen to it. Nothing. But that's when I realize she looks at you once again with that wicked grin. Maybe I've been going about this all wrong. This, and she holds up her hand. You see a cross section of mist ripple down from her fingertips to her elbow. This mist, Takohu, is what we call it. My brother being... She just quiets at that. Was. Takohu Tua. Don't worry, I'll type it out for you.
Yes.
Takohu is the name we call for the mist. Takohu Tua, a warrior of it. My people are warlike. It is our greatest strength, huh? So I've been going about this all wrong. She stands up away from the sandy depiction and just sort of haphazardly tosses the stick to the side. You can hear it scatter against the sand. My connection to the mist was deepened when I fought my brother. When he killed me.
You got closer to death because you actively died.
More than just died, bruv. Nearly died plenty of times before this. I died a proper warrior's death. I died fighting. She looks back at her equipment, then back to you. I need you to help me get to that point again. Warrior to warrior. If she gets a teasing smirk on her face now. If you want, you can go get someone else to help you out. Might even the odds, huh?
That's... To go with the bit a bit, it's like, that's not the good thing.
But no holding back, bruv. The Bahama knows if you're on Death's shore, she kicks a bit of sand, or if you're in the water. All out.
Where I'm from, we have similar thought processes and practices. To restore one's honor, there is very often some form of almost ritualistic suicide that would sometimes have the assistance of others. Mind you, this still sounds... He looks for the kindest way to put it. A bit more than a bit crazy.
Yeah, no, it sounds crazy, I know. That's all I got. I could wait until we get to Eulonia, start reading books and all this, but she shakes her head. I don't know. Doesn't feel right.
I doubt Eulonia would have much of any information upon this.
To wait
Or
for your
across an
master
entire
of
planet.
festivals to show up then, but she shakes her head. Doesn't feel right. With the 20 insight you got prior, she is Ungati. Her people are not known for being patient.
Yeah. Not known for waiting.
Some of them,
They're not
yes.
known for book smarts, as insulting as that might sound. They're instinctual. They're fast-acting. They're reactionary.
They have some exceptions to the rule, but
Yeah, you have to have
They
a
only-
tactician. At the
yeah,
very
they
least.
only serve to prove the rule further.
Problem is,
So?
he would think this actually wouldn't be a bad idea. He also thinks it's a bad idea at the same time, so he very much wants to help.
She walks over and grabs her equipment.
I don't know. Aside from Eva, if I would trust anybody else to be willing to execute that. I
She
guess
looks
more
over her
to
shoulder.
execute you.
She thinks for a moment. Badger would.
Ah, Badger would.
He's a warrior. Look at him.
Looks at the
Little
little
guy
dancing
like-
goblin.
Little guy like that taking on the world. Even though it's all bigger than him. Can't tell me you don't got a warrior's heart. Everyone else, though, she shakes her head. I don't want to sound mean, but Fires is a diplomat. Emmerich's a skulker like Eva. Dahlia, I don't even know where to begin on that. Roma's a dancer. No, she looks to you. I need a warrior's death, bruv. And only warriors are going to be the ones to give it to me. Will you do it? Out of game, she doesn't need to die as in fail 3 death saves.
Hmm,
She just needs to enter a deathly state.
right.
That being
So-
said, she is going to go through the whole set
The whole
of death
rigmarole.
saves.
Uh-huh.
Yes, meaning she could die.
I don't know what role it would be, or if it would be a role. Would suggesting that, like, he will go through with it, but afterwards we're going to have someone bring you back. Does that feel like it would defeat the purpose?
No, that's how she sort of is still here in the first
Okay.
place, right? So, with her deepened Mistwalker powers,
With that, yeah, I don't want him to just suggest it. It's like, well, that won't work anymore, kind of thing. Fine. He'll hold out an arm. I can do this. As long as we can bring you back afterwards. You find what
She
you
takes
need,
it.
and then you're pulled back.
dear bruv. You see a wave of relief wash across her expression. There is, there's virtue in having a confidant that you could speak to without fear of judgment. This sounds crazy. Oh, absolutely. But she's happy you're not going to stop her.
Yeah. There's a small spot in the back of his head that says, maybe we shouldn't, but he's like, no, this does feel right, unfortunately. It's a part of him that doesn't want to hurt people, you know?
Well, only time will tell if this is crazy or if it's validated. Or crazily validated.
Halfway through the session, oh god, Mina's actually dead and she can't get back up.
You guys have a Caradoc on site, and Anvil has a multitude of gems at his disposal, so you guys are
Yeah.
probably fine for revivification.
But,
Assuming she was a willing soul, but I digress. So,
how much damage output does she
what
have?
do you want to do? She'll turn it over to you for this respect. Do you want this to be private? She doesn't care, to be honest, if everyone sees it.
Well, at the very least,
As long as they don't get in the way.
Caradoc needs to know. For the... Probably Anvil needs to know as well. For the whole, don't let her stay dead thing.
Fred's not here, so Caradoc agrees.
Yep, there you go. No, I don't think he would want it to be private, because that feels, I guess, disingenuine to the ritual, in a way. It's like, yes, you have to die a warrior's death, but only in privacy, secrecy, over there in the corner. Nobody sees this, kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know,
fair
like,
point.
it feels wrong.
Fair point.
The main thing for him is, would he use his Kanapo or not? I don't know.
Your
I
call?
think he... No, he... I think for a similar reason of just, like, not keeping it private, it's just like, no, this is a weapon he's best with. This is the warrior family's weapon, kind of thing. He would use that.
Okay. Do you go it alone? Because she's not gonna hold back either.
Yeah, I don't know what her damage output is.
Given that she's changed builds like 3 times, that's understandable. To be honest,
No.
she's very swingy as far as precedent goes, but it's not
Yeah.
supposed to be like that.
I suppose, based on the conversation, he would offer it to Badger, but he can feel free to turn it down. Jin feels he can handle this, but the assistance doesn't entirely hurt.
What's a death amongst friends?
What's casual half murder?
Would Badger agree to helping Jin out fight Mina and put her into supposedly the grave by her own request?
Temporarily.
Badger might be up for it. If you require a hand, you know.
This is a duel by euthanasia.
By euthanasia.
Very well.
Wouldn't it be euthanasia by duel?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It'd be the inverse of that. There's a lot of euthanasia. Anyways, so
I think
Wow.
he has the help for it, but I'd rather not risk it. Imagine we
keep
go
in mind,
through this
Mina
whole
also is
thing.
gonna be raging, so she's gonna be resistant.
Exactly.
To a lot of stuff.
But imagine we go through this and then she beats his ass. It's like, well, the fuck.
Now, yeah, that's sort of the thing, right? It would sort of defeat the purpose of it. Which would be its own conversation to have afterwards, right? Like, it's like, task failed successfully, you know?
Yes. We
So how
should
do
do
you
it over
actually-
here
how do
because
you
this will be cinematic.
How do you actually ask Badger?
Badger's a straightforward person. He just head over here. You know what? Caradog and Badger are dancing. He's gonna interrupt their dance and basically probably just fill them in of just, I need your guys' assistance with something that will sound absolutely insane.
I'm in.
I appreciate you so much.
No problem. I'm here for you.
Here's the thing. I'll tell you, you have the right to back out. Mina wants to die a warrior's death. Temporarily, he says, looking over at Caradog.
What?
She believes it
What?
will... She believes it will bring her closer to her Newman. But she can't just die. She has to be in combat. She has to truly fight like a warrior. And I believe I am capable. I also think she is very good at taking a hit.
Let it be known, this isn't being done stealthily, so
Not at all.
Those of you in proximity probably hear it.
That's why Dahlia's like, you what?
You fucking what?
Yeah, I'm still in.
He at that he crouches down, puts his hand on your shoulder, and just thank you. You can tell
You're welcome.
it genuinely means a lot to him.
I feel like Caradoc would lodge some complaint, but he'll trust that you know what you're doing.
It is something. Try to assuage that. It's something I. Our peoples have similar thought process on this. I understand what she's doing. I know what is going to happen. It's going to be fine.
You're absolutely sure about that.
Stands back up from talking to Badger. More sure than I have been for a lot of things. She will go
You
down.
can definitely see
Caradog has
Dahlia
brought
give
her
you a
back
concerned look, like, I don't know, man.
I trust it. I don't think we
She
have to
says
worry.
nothing.
Sick. Any other voices of complaint?
I mean, Roma certainly would, but she's currently functioning, so yeah.
You wake up to get some water.
There's a loud music being played. It's rather pleasant, but it does wake you up. You go to see what's going on. Boom, you're here now.
Woo! Wonderful.
You see a bunch of
Why
people
did that
dancing.
back to me?
You
I
see
know
how
she's
easy it
doing
is
That's what wakes her up.
things narratively easy. Easy.
She's just
You
like,
woke up.
I say people dancing without me. How fucking dare they?
In fairness, Mina did also wake up on her own accord, so it's only fair that you can.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
okay, wonderful, wonderful.
And she was magically subdued into falling asleep, so.
Yeah, she just sort of walks over like, oh, you're dancing without me? How dare you? What the fuck are you planning? So what the fuck are you planning?
They're gonna kill Mina, but she wants it.
Just genuinely.
Sorry, what?
It's. But people have a belief in dying a warrior's death. It has a different purpose than if you just die. And she thinks that will give her closer access to her Newman. They do not seem a type of people to pray to the Newman for help. You earn it. She believes that dying a warrior will assist.
And
Red Duck is here to bring her back when it's done. I heard like 2 different people
And you
say
understand why we hesitate about this, right?
Obviously, it is ritualistic suicide. In
Right.
most cultures, that is very much frowned upon.
You're gonna do it anyway.
Kind of shrugs, like, what else can you do?
Are you wanting help? Because I'm not helping with that.
I know. That's why I asked Badger.
Oh, okay, cool. Badger, are you helping with this?
Absolutely, I am.
Killing Mina?
It's what friends do.
It's
You're
what
starting to sound
friends-
like me playing Red Dead.
And that like
Just
plus
raises an
or
eyebrow.
minus honor on that one.
Oh, people are strange. I thought I was weird. What is going on?
You are
I
extremely.
can't say that I think this is a good plan.
I think this
But
is
I
a
also-
stupid plan.
Can't say that I'm gonna stop you. Look to Caradoc. I know he's not here. Dahlia would confirm
Yeah.
that he's confident he can bring her back.
Yeah, yeah.
We've
Saw her do
literally
it
seen
once
it
before.
before. Yeah. The worst that happens is she is battered and bruised when she goes to bed and hurts ego.
Oh,
I don't know how much I'd help, but holler if you need help. I don't think I'm much help otherwise.
He debates asking for toxins. He wouldn't know. I know somebody who would know. He looks over to Mr. Birdman. Polk, there we go. What do their people feel about using toxins or poisons? Is it dishonorable?
The unfortunate thing is
Oh fuck,
Alex
Alex
is away
muted.
for the
I
next
didn't
half
notice.
hour.
I forgore.
I can-
in Discord.
I could roll for Eva because she's totally hearing this. She doesn't have the lore for the nation, but she has a general knowledge. Looks at Jack of all trades.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just roll history. Oh no, she's proficient in history. I'll just roll intelligence.
Raw intelligence.
Yeah.
E. Is that what Jack of all trades?
Yeah, the rating goes up.
R.I.P. So 13. She barracks herself. Oh wait, that's what got us into this.
She can technically cast message by playing music. That she could do her somatic components via her instrument. So you hear in your head as you like look at Falk, like wondering to broach the topic with him. If you're wondering, the Ungatis practice on toxins. They do use it. Not all of them, but some of them.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Has
I figured.
You're very wise, thank you. Has do you recall if Mina has used them in the past? Garth genuinely asking, I can't remember.
She has.
She has. Okay. So probably fine then. Probably. As well as it's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, so it would go through straight.
Combat is combat.
Yeah. Let's see. To the saying of, hey, if you need help, just holler. It would say, actually, if you have any of those toxins prepared, I think that would be quite useful, considering she seems very resilient to most mundane attacks.
I made a batch this morning that I didn't dish out. Starts digging through her kit. I guess she technically would have dished him out, but let's just pretend she made another batch or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, currently she has 2, 4, 6 marked. on the Dahlia's bruise.
The brew.
So, unless someone wants to hold on to theirs that was assigned to them, feel free to take them. Dahlia will hand over hers.
Yeah,
One is to Jin, one is to Roma.
Oh, I don't.
Alec isn't here to.
Oh wait,
I
one is
mean-
to Jin, one is from. I see. I'm a goofus.
I don't know if Roma would want to facilitate killing your friends, but if you really want to, she can pass over.
She can hand off to someone else if she doesn't want to.
Dahlia's thought process is, as long as you're confident you can bring her back, please bring her back if she dies. Don't let her die.
Yeah, that's bad friend. Letting your friends die after murdering them.
I know for a fact she will be able to come back from this. This is how he is coping. That being said, he will fucking give it his all. Ergo, why he's getting buffs.
Oh, fine. Well, take
Well,
it then.
like I said, you've got 6 toxins at your disposal. Again, unless someone withholds them.
Can Badger
I
use
guess-
toxins?
We've established he can, but for this
Yeah.
fight, he will choose not to.
Mhm.
That's understandable.
Mm.
Well,
All right, let me real quick put on my battle clothes.
your battle
Mask.
clothes.
Battle clothes.
Christ.
I have to keep the moon out of my eyes.
Might get moonburn.
Moonburn. Actually,
Moon scorched.
he's moon scorched. Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry, they'll have time and place for that later in the campaign.
Oh no.
It'll be fine. Smile.
You say that.
No, I smiled.
Oh shit. You said that and
Oh.
smiled.
Oh,
Now
we're
I can
fucked now.
delete that.
Let's see.
Welcome back, Alec. If you want to be part of the
Oh.
conversation, you are involved in it.
You have
Technically.
been involved.